Libra, thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes here to give you our reading, baby. Libra, if you found the message or the message found you, that means there may be something in here for you, my love, or a seed to be planted for tomorrow. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, astronauts. Pick a node. It doesn't matter to me. I love you all. Cross watchers, I am a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments. Love you too. Libra, this is a judgment-free zone, but you will hear the truth. I thank you for likes, shares, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, donations. Thank you, and I thank you again. You're going to hear me use the terms he, she, her, him, they, them, it, heifer. Pay that no mind. Feel the energy. Remember, roles can always be reversed. A merry motive and call of the muse. Absolutely beautiful. This is the oracle of the 7 energies. Usually, you know, guys, I pull 1, but I was called for 2 today. Gemini, I think, Aquarius. It was Aquarius, I think, called for 2 oracles. A merry motive with center energy, card number 20 for the numerology lovers and studiers, is a time of intentions, good intentions, you know what I mean? Setting good intentions, sending out positive vibes, positive notions, positive manifestations, calling in your happy, okay? With the call of the muse at the bottom of the deck, number 31, we're talking about you being set forth, push to the forefront. I want to say it like that. Push to the forefront. And as an example of a blessing. Thank you, God. As you're going to be an example of a blessing. So make sure that you give your testimony, give your praises, give your thanks, share your stories, share your triumphs, share your accomplishments. This is not a time to be in a shell. This is not a time not to be vocal or not to be social when you're just talking about the goodness and the glory of blessings and life in the light. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want to say it like that. What's under here? Ooh, body and soul. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, every ounce of your being, every ounce of your existence is just being blessed. I don't know how else to say that. I think that with this merry motive, this is what you want. You know what I mean? You really want this. And you know, it's okay to be proud, to be humbly happy, you know, to be humbly blessed. I'm not talking about the boastful ego. I'm talking about just screaming out to the world that, you know, God is so good. The divine is so good. Source is so good. Whoever it is that you're praying to, you know, it's just a beautiful feeling to stand in the light rather than the cold of the dark. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Hello. Poise, see? Same energy. Look at this. Look at that. Same energy. You know what I mean? Poised, positioned, set up, set free, released. All of these things coming into fruition for you because of the work. Chop wood is here. You put the work in. You put the work in. Okay? You were given a very difficult task, a very difficult journey. You had to chop wood to make a path, you know, to get through on your path. You had to do some work, you know what I mean? Because people, places, and things was trying to lay, I want to say wood because it's the wood, but I'm thinking boulders. Hello? I'm telling you, we was chopping mountains. I hear you, Libra. You still chopping. I hear you, baby. I hear you. Believe me, I hear you. But You know, this thing called life, you know, just because you get a blessing, that don't think it's going to end. You know what I mean? I'm sure that, like me, you're looking at your life knowing your blessing is coming and addressing things that you're like, if you're expecting a financial blessing, then you're working on things that your finances won't change. You know, maybe your emotional state, or the emotional stability of your children, things like that. Money don't change things like that. Okay. If you're looking for, you know, a move, you're looking at schools and jobs and houses, you know, places to live. You're doing the work because you're expecting the blessing, and you should. And you should, because it's yours, it's promised to you, and it's being sent to you by the Most High. Center energy, please, for Libra. Thank you. Two of Swords. Yeah. So basically, Two of Swords is air energy. I'm going to call the signs if I remember, guys. Please don't get caught up on this. Please, I ask you all the time. Feel the energy. Anybody has the ability to embody any sign at any time. I say that all the time, okay? But the Two of Swords talks about choices, and a choice that you don't want to make. So it doesn't have to be you know, bad things. You know, this could be a choice between cashing. You're only allowed to cash in one ticket. What's it going to be, the Powerball or the Mega Ball? You know what I'm saying? That's a heck of a choice. It's a heck of a, oh my God, I don't know what to do. What am I going to do? What am I going to, you know, I don't know. You know, you going to take the cash option or the annuity? What about that kind of choice? Hello? But this is an energy of honestly shunning or shying away. That's what I want to say, from a decision that needs to be made, because with this period of indecision, it stalls your movement. She's sitting down. Okay, and you want to be standing up. Matter of fact, you want to be running. I ain't gonna lie. It's Crown the energy. Thank you so much. And I have a King of Wands here. Ooh, wait. That smells like an admirer. It smells like love. Yeah, King of Wands has a lot of passion. I can definitely smell this passion. Yeah, I think it's a shared passion, to be honest. I think that you have somebody passionately either pursuing or thinking about you passionately. And I think that your inner passion also is hovering over you to assist you as soon as you make this decision. So it's like a lot of passion here. It's a shared energy. But the King of Wands, remember, also has focus and determination. The King of Wands has confidence. The King of Wands doesn't mind running his kingdom solo, even though the Queen is his mate, and even though technically he's perfect marriage material. You know what I'm saying? Make no mistake about it. Very highly intuitive energy, but he just doesn't mind being alone. You know, the King or the Queen of Wands. All right. Undermining energy. Undermining you is a Five of Pentacles in reverse. Is it a bad thing not to feel bad? Is it a bad thing to say, I really don't miss somebody? Is it a bad thing to want to be off on your own? You know, it may be viewed as snobby, changing, selfish. Five of Pentacles in reverse, somebody really doesn't mind being separated, isolated, abandoned. Sorry. You know, I honestly think that you have been for some time now kind of gradually separating yourself from people, places, and things, to a point that now, unfortunately, it's being talked about in a negative way. I ain't gonna lie, because we talking, okay? Now, should you feel bad about that? I don't think so. You know, only because, I mean, when you think about it, when you stand for judgment, those people aren't going to be there. If God asks you, you know, what did you do with the life I gave you? I lived it for such and such. I took care of such and such. I did this for such and such. You know, which is great. But what did you do with the life I gave you? I'm just saying. Past energy, where's this coming from? Where's this coming from? Ten of Wands. The burden. Why is a blessing a burden for you, Libra? I mean, I don't think you're scared anymore, but you're more so like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do when God actually moves in my life? What am I going to do when I'm acknowledged as a chosen? Not that you are chosen. When you're acknowledged as a chosen, are you going to boss up? What are you going to do? Where's this going for Libra? Queen of Swords. I love it. Libra energy. Also Aquarius and Gemini with a Ten of Swords. You know, so it looks like what you're going to do is stand in your truth, stand in your power. Queen of Swords is a very teaching energy, and I love that because I was just talking about sharing the goodness of blessings, you know. So it looks like you're going to be communicating that I am here because of the Most High. I have these things because I am blessed, you know. And even though they feel betrayed, I mean, I don't think you should feel bad, to be honest, if you're blessed. That's like, if everybody was given an equal opportunity and, you know, you pick the lucky number, it's, you know, you win. It's really just that simple. And we're all given this life, granted in different forms and fashions, but energy doesn't change. I'm just saying, energy doesn't change with race or religion, economic status. Energy is what it is, and you use your abilities and power to utilize the energy that God put out here for all of us, you know. And they're holding on to the fact that they feel betrayed. But the bad part is that how you see it when you look in hindsight is you're not even doing to them what they did to you. You're just living, you know? And they're holding on to old stuff. Look at this, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. They're holding on to old stuff. Old ways, old you. No more. Libra, with this Leo energy, strength here, will, drive, determination, ambition, courageousness, fearlessness. You know, these are the things that you're tapping into right now. Because I don't know about y'all with that last Mercury thing, but I'm still putting Band-Aids on the drag marks on the top of my feet because that's how flat I was on the ground, being dragged through that whole retrograde. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, it was a fight, but see, God gives you the strength to fight. He didn't say He's going to take you out to fight. That was never promised, but He will give you the strength to fight. And if, as long as you're willing to utilize the strength, then you have divine assistance, Chariot energy here, to make movement happen in your life. You know, Chariot energy also talks about decisions, pathways. Which road you going to choose? The road of happiness with this sun. Come on. Intuitive abilities on 10. Not saying nothing, but knowing. Wow. That's how this is coming. That's where the Chariot is going. Are you going to live life, or are you just going to know about it? I'm just saying. Libra, we talking. Are you really going to live life? Are you going to really step out here in whimsical freedom and joy and bliss and laughing and loving and smelling flowers and feeling the warmth of the sun? You know, are you really going to live life in the light? Or are you going to just sit where you are and just know that life exists? Because High Priestess is not a mover, but she knows. She's not a talker, but she knows. And again, I said it's important for you to give your testimony, especially if you're being called in to muse. An example, you know, the high priestess knows. But does she share her gifts? And if you do this, that's where you end up. Shoulda, woulda, couldas. 5 of Cups. You know, still defending yourself, still fighting with the enemy, hoping things turn in your favor, and but not putting in the work. See, the work is required with this 3 of Pentacles. You know, this is teamwork making the dream work. You and divine working together. Not you sitting still with all of these abilities and not doing nothing with them. I'm just saying, it's going to require for you to step into the light. To step into the light. 8 of Cups walks away from blood, sweat, years, and tears. Am I telling you to leave your home and your family? Heck no. Don't put that in my comments. What I'm saying is old emotional baggage has to be left behind so that you can have the freedom to move forward into your new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. But you've been fooling yourself into thinking that all I have to do is this, and this, and it's going to show up because I asked God for it. And I know I'll be okay. Queen of Pentacles. But that makes it slow, doesn't it? Why not meet them halfway? Didn't we just talk about that? Then you can have that celebration you're looking for. That togetherness. That connecting with people who are maybe like you. Connecting with energies that are maybe like you. Being in a surrounding where you feel like, wow, everybody in here is smiling. When's the last time you sat in a room and just looked around and everybody was smiling? You have great expectations, my love, and you should, because your promise is coming, but you feel like it's taken too long with this 9 of Swords, so you're trying to manifest movement. The thing about the confusing thing is, it seems like when you're starting to manifest, it goes into a place that is a whole bunch of questions and a whole bunch of complications, okay? Like I said, some of you are anticipating your blessing, and then you put yourself in the mindset that I already have it, and then you start to worry. Hello, what just happened? Let me just get this right. You ask, you receive, and you not partying? Huh? Just to let you know, after that was the 4 of Wands. If you want to celebrate, have this balance, have this 11-11 energy. It can come in fast for you, but it's going to require work. See, I was going to put these cards down, and I had to... Libra. I almost want to clarify this spread. I ain't going to lie. But I think the message is clear. Let's just put... God, y'all get too much favoritism. I'm already getting complaints. But I love my Libras, and I get so excited because, you know, I don't read for myself. So, I want to clarify this 5 of Pentacles that's in reverse, because the energy is holding us back. Freedom is holding us back, and I don't like that for us. Even though I don't feel like it for myself, but you know, if it is, it is. So let's see if we can get something on this. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, please, for Libra. Please clarify the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This also is, okay, somebody that don't want to leave. Ace of Pentacles. See, the money is the problem. How is the money the problem? More money, more problems? Is that what you're thinking? I mean, that can be a very true statement. The gift is the problem. The blessing is the problem. Really? Libra, I don't know where you're going with this, my love. and why you feel like it's such a burden to have a blessing. 10 of Wands, tell me about the burden. What is the burden? 10 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Do I deserve it? Am I worthy? Yes, you are. Very much so. Yes, you are. Very much. You deserve this. You deserve this. Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. 2 of Swords, center energy. Y'all got me clarifying this damn spread. I'm going to get in trouble. Queen of Swords again. You know, I have to say that the heartache, it's like the more you know, the more it hurts. You know, and I don't think it's about like you or like people, places, and things. It's not. It's like more of a worldly energy, you know. It's like the more you know or realize, the more it hurts. You know, the more your awakening comes through, the more it hurts. The more your realization comes through, the more it hurts. Tell me about the King of Wands. Tell me about the passion. Crowning energy, please, for Libra. King of, thank you. Oh, and the Emperor. Ooh. This is a boss up period, okay? Aries, Taurian energy with this Emperor. Definitely somebody really, really wants you bad, and they're willing at this point. Their heart is willing. I don't know about their ass just yet. I ain't gonna lie. But their heart is willing to do what it takes to have you and sit by your side. I have to say that. Libras that are not looking for love, you are about to boss up in ways that you could not fathom. But this is crowning energy. Now, you have to pull down from that. You know, you have to pull that into your energetic bubble. All right, that CEO energy, that COO energy. You know, the big kahuna. Okay, the Emperor is the boss. He's the embodiment of all 4 kings. All right. Tell me about the Queen of Swords, future energy. Thank you. And I have a star, and it flipped right in my hand, reversed. Aquarian energy here. So matters of the heart sometimes are not completely healed in the immediate future because of the hurt of, I think, the truth. I think the truth for yourself, as far as if you feel that this burden is a blessing, and the truth of others realizing that you're really moving on and you've learned. And it's almost as if who was your soulmate, that, or twin, or whatever you want to call it, you know, with those titles, that person, like you were their person and they didn't recognize it, and you kind of become their karma, you know, and now your new person is being set forth for you, if that makes sense. Yeah. I know that sounded weird and switched up, but that's what I'm seeing. All right. 7 of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. Don't be fooled, Libra. Yeah, I want to say that. Don't be fooled by old loves giving you new words. The energy is the same. Feel the energy. Okay? Go by how you feel. Use your intuition. Ask very specific questions. Nothing open-ended that gives them wiggle room, because they have a way with words. Okay? Be precise. When, why, who, how. Be precise with your conversation. Because they're not really fully ready to be accountable. They kind of just want to passion through this thing. They want to thrust into you as opposed to coming with you to you logically. Okay? if the passion gets too high and you slip and fall in it, that might knock you off balance with the star in reverse. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. And right now you're so independent, and they know that. All right. With this Nine of Pentacles, you're standing strong on your own. Yeah. And you're defending that. I like it because of the balance that you've gained. Yep. What hides behind the moon? Love. Yeah. See, they don't know how you feel. And they don't realize that it's, for some of you, I'm going to say it like that. For some of you, it's very possible to have the new beginning if they come correct. This is a Scorpio. Whose Scorpio is that? You just popped out of nowhere. Okay. I got to do a, wait a minute. For some of you, this is a Scorpio that's trying to grow some oomph. They struggling though. I ain't going to lie. Bad. For some of you, this is a Scorpio, honestly, and it's cute, but I'm not impressed. I ain't gonna lie, because we talking, so I'm gonna tell you the truth. They're struggling with courage. They're struggling with vulnerability, but they have a problem with rejection. Yeah, I want to say it like that. They have a really bad problem with rejection, to a point that they'll say, they'll talk themselves out of it, you know, out of approaching you. But again, if they do, anything's possible with this Ace of Cups. Same thing for the guys that are connected to a fire sign. Anything's possible if they come correct, you know, because you're good. Just be careful. Stand strong. Stay on truth. Don't get caught up because they have a way with words. All right? All right, Libra. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. I love you guys so much. Please, check out your moon and rising if this isn't for you. Okay? It's all right if it doesn't resonate. I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Okay? Be sure you subscribe so that you're notified of future readings. And remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.